paint pictures with words. So when I'm saying lectures, they serve to stimulate the vision. If one should listen to my insane mixture of verbs, nouns, and other parts of speech, then decide to break apart my speech using division, colors could be the components. Unless I choose to print it in grayscale, because like a fish that's swimming with gray scales and gills that's stuck on the beach, I could let my art die. But I blend the shades because I don't want to separate the black and white like apartheid. Then I start my photosynthesis and place emphasis on burning a few trees as I study the canvas. It's a freestyle, so I'm turning new leaves over. Now, the yellow flame with the blue base engulfs the green grass grown from gravel. It forces its way out of stone like carbon dioxide from my lungs as I travel to the surface of the sea of paint, panting for breath. Oxygen intake should then make my blue blood be changed into red, rushing through my veins, heart pumping, leaping and jumping like it's alive, roused and ready to build something beautiful like lips and thighs, or billions of stars to the clear night skies, the backdrop while the smile of the moonlight's peeking. Haven't painted a stroke, but the stress is now stopped, so I will soon start speaking. When the room starts seeking my tongue to paint brushstrokes on it, as if my verbal vomit allows ears see her in a different light, using phrases I make up as makeup that can be seen by one missing sight. If I believe that lonely lovers will listen, I gain a desire to play a part in placing sound and eardrums together by painting poems on silence. But sometimes she's golden and doesn't need my molding to be vibrant. Appreciate a blank slate for a moment. Clear as epiphanies, like papers with no memories of marks from pencils or pens full of ink. Think of an infant with no understanding of painful. Now I grab new utensils and a new canvas, a new kind of brush for a new kind of portrait, a pen and a pad. Although my sentences have not yet begun, I'll soon be confined to a sheet, confined to a cage. I won't freestyle this rhyme. This time I'll bleed my mind into a sheet, into a page, by placing my pencil on it, wanting to soak in my signature with a pen. But at my age, like going on stage without rehearsing, I understand mistakes can be made, like being engaged to the wrong person. And of course, people get a divorce when they can't stand fighting. So since my mind works faster than what my hands writing, and I naturally have ugly handwriting, adding a pen slashes to most of my text sure won't be the best look for my picture. Plus, pencils give a better texture, like hips with no hair, rubbing smooth skin with lips till the tongue goes up and licks you know where. There are things in this world to be cherished, so I want my art to be moved. Part of it placed in Paris, but not in the Louvre. Rather with the street artists because they will love it more. The other half graffitied on a New York City subway door. Let millions see it daily as critics give it a cold look. I will close my notebook because now I'm free. I'm ready to place this piece in my gallery. My words are the winds that work the waves, so they flow ferociously. For the surfer whose hurt can be saved if she knows my poetry, so I give birth to this verse and behave like my tongue controls the sea. But my birth is on this earth and so is my grave. It's she that has a hold on me. After Ike and Katrina, she was consoling me. A drizzle for a misdemeanor, a hurricane for a felony. So when the criminal is captured, my mouth is the cage. The cell's mold is my mucus and the cloud is my page. My teeth are the bars and my lips are the locks. Only wetness and dark like lips when they lock, eyes closed. Nothing open but my nose as I breathe in and out. I'm about to begin my baptism and bring her my blessing. There'll be no breaking out, so just swim with the fishes. Don't think we're making out, do not think we're kissing. Just cleansing the culture from conservatism like drinking with Christians, or at least those that are Christ-like with the correct qualities and characteristics. When one walks on water and shatters the liquid with the force of his steps, then I unlock my lips and detach my teeth as my jaw pours out my breath. Feel the breeze. As I build the breeze, that will still exist even after I set still the seas. Then I open my eyes and try to revive her from the devastation. Mouth-to-mouth resuscitation should help her be a survivor of my saliva. We arrive at the shore, and surely she should share this relationship with the sharks. On the station ship, she walks towards the door, my amazing lips retracing steps as she takes a long walk down the corridor, dreaming of a drop to stop the rain from pouring more, meaning that my mouth should be locked and chained like losers from foreign wars, but it stays open like busy corner stores. For the fear of fire gets heathens turning pure, so the fright found from fluid after I perform a storm would turn saints to sinners, virgins performing porn, but no flash flood warning cause the weather is turning warm. And whether she wants me to chill with her, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm flattered, but she can't live with the ain't no sunshine like Bill Withers says. So when she's gone, the clouds regather. I wave my wand ready to wreak havoc like a wicked witch would, so I speak magic while the whales wait and worry cause they know it to be tragic. Trees will I will trout because the seeds inside my mouth will renovate the whole region till you have leaves inside your house with my words being the reason. So leave, get out the south and go find a new allegiance, cause my breeze, Mr. My cloud, will keep it a rainy season. And if my voice should increase any louder, no one will be allowed to keep on breathing. Even those in disagreement with the crowd who haven't been infected by the disease will be affected by my thunder and lightning. No wonder it's frightening like telling children tales of demons. My screaming is to tell these slaves tales of freedom man who floated after it flooded for 40 days and nights and felt no more fear. Such an amazing sight. I finally figured out what physical fixation felt like when I first found her. Calmness leaves my body, it's nervousness when I'm around her. Everywhere the gorgeous girl goes, eye gazes around her, and guys try to figure out ways to impress and astound her. Most offer to be her subject, kind of like nouns are. I want to be her articles of clothing and drown her, so she's like a flounder submerged in the sea while she's still able to breathe, as I'm the water that would be all around her. Unless she's in the nude, which depends if she's in the mood to let herself be free when I'm present. And to me this would be the most magnificent present. Probably it isn't possible there'd be a pleasure more pleasant, except the next step, which is the sex step. And certainly her skirt will be taken off like my shirt, and she would bring out the earth in me, which is my natural serenity, like stargazing on the green summer grass. But when she's in my vicinity, I start gazing and forget what I want to ask. What leaves my memories? I think you're amazing, so can I have a quiet dinner with you? But as I try and get to the speech and mind connection, her perfection makes me become someone else, like I was in drama class. But in this case, when I see her face, I don't want to pass. I'd rather feel it in the spring so I can have summer class. Now I'm sitting in the back and she's 3 rows in front of me. I'm hanging with the emos just because I want to see her body from a certain angle. On me she has a serpent strangle, and I'm sure that she knows this isn't where I want to be. I'd rather be sitting to her right or left. It doesn't matter as long as I'm sitting by her side. Well, we talk during the day and the kissing in the night, but I'm a nervous wreck whose immaturity won't let him get to the point of no longer being a lonely recluse. Now I ought to get to the point. I need to stop making excuses and use this motivation to get over the hump. I see the Grand Canyon I need to get over and jump, because the only 2 possibilities, like being sober or drunk, she loves me not, and then it's over and done.